Do you want to speak English better every day? Imagine knowing the perfect words for any situation. This story will show you how these are not just words from a book. These are real phrases. Real people use them. If you use them too, your English will grow fast. Every great conversation starts with simple phrases. CEOs, teachers, and friends use these daily. You can use them too, starting now. If you learn these 10 phrases, you will feel more confident. You will connect with people. Your world will get bigger, one phrase at a time. Let's follow Ryan's day. He is just like you. He wants to speak English better. He wants to succeed. Watch how he uses these phrases. Ryan will show you how easy it is to use English in real life. Let's start and learn together. You can use these phrases every single day. Ryan woke up early and stretched his arms. He wanted today to be special. He looked at his phone and smiled. "Let's do this," he said. He put on his shirt and walked to the window. The sun was shining. Ryan whispered, "It's a good day to learn something new. I feel ready." In the kitchen, his brother Alex made coffee. Ryan greeted him. "Good morning, Alex." Alex smiled. "Morning, Ryan. Ready for your big day?" Ryan nodded. "Yes, I'm ready." "I want to do my best," Alex replied. "That's the spirit. Start strong and end strong." Ryan laughed softly. While eating breakfast, Ryan thought about his goal. If I can use the right phrases, people will understand me better. I want to improve. He grabbed his bag and looked at Alex. "See you later." Alex waved. "Have a good day." Those words always made Ryan feel positive. Outside, Ryan saw his neighbor Sam. Sam was watering the plants. Sam smiled and said, "Hello, Ryan. How are you?" Ryan answered, "I'm good, thanks." Sam asked, "Going to work?" Ryan nodded. "Yes, I have an important meeting." Sam said, "You'll do great. Don't worry." Ryan felt more confident. Ryan walked to the bus stop. There, he met Ben, who looked worried. Ryan asked, "Is everything okay?" Ben replied, "I think I lost my wallet." Ryan said, "That's too bad. Can I help you look for it?" Ben smiled. "Thank you, Ryan. You're always helpful. I'll check at the station." The bus arrived. The driver smiled and greeted them. "Good morning," Ryan replied. "Good morning," and stepped onto the bus. Ben followed him. They found seats and sat down together. Ryan said, "Let's hope for a good day." Ben nodded. "Yes, I hope so." They looked out the window. Ryan remembered one phrase his coach always said, "Keep moving forward." That sentence gave him strength. He repeated it in his mind. At his stop, Ryan stood up. He said to Ben, "See you later. Take care." Ben replied, "Good luck today, Ryan." Ryan waved and walked off the bus. In the office lobby, Ryan met his boss, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee smiled. "Good morning, Ryan. Are you ready for today?" Ryan replied, "Yes, I am." Mr. Lee nodded. "I know you'll do well. Remember, speak clearly and be confident." Ryan said, "Thank you, Mr. Lee. I'll do my best." Ryan sat at his desk and read over his notes. He breathed deeply and thought, "Excuse me" is a good phrase when I want to start talking. When the meeting began, Ryan stood and said, "Excuse me, may I start?" Everyone listened as he spoke. He tried to sound clear and friendly. The meeting finished. Mr. Lee said, "Well done, Ryan. Your ideas were very clear." Ryan smiled. "Thank you very much, Mr. Lee." Walking back to his desk, his friend Max called, "Hey, Ryan. Can I ask you something?" Ryan replied, "Of course, Max. What's up?" Max looked worried. "I need help with my report." Ryan smiled. "No problem. I'm happy to help you." They walked together to Max's desk. Max thanked him. "Thanks a lot, Ryan. You always help me." Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Max. Friends help each other." Max smiled. After work, Ryan went to the store. The cashier, Tom, greeted him. "Good afternoon. How are you?" Ryan said, "I'm good, thank you." Tom asked, "Did you find everything?" Ryan replied, "Yes, thank you. That's all today." Tom finished the sale and handed Ryan his bag. Ryan said, "Have a nice day." Tom replied, "You too." Ryan left the store feeling happy. Simple words can really make a big difference. Walking home, Ryan thought about the words he used. Good morning. Thank you. Can I help you? These phrases help every day. He smiled, remembering his coach's advice. Small words build strong bridges. Ryan wanted to learn and use more helpful phrases. At home, Alex was cooking dinner. Ryan said, "It smells great. Do you need help?" Alex nodded. "Yes, can you cut the vegetables?" Ryan washed his hands and said, "No problem, Alex." While cooking, Alex asked, "How was your meeting?" Ryan replied, "It went well." Alex smiled. "That's great. I'm proud of you, Ryan." Ryan felt happy. He realized he used many useful phrases today without thinking. After dinner, Ryan called Sam. "Hi, Sam. Want to meet tomorrow?" Sam replied, "Sure. What time?" Ryan answered, 10 in the morning at the cafe? Sam said, "Perfect. See you then." Ryan felt excited. He liked making plans and practicing English with friends. Before bed, Ryan took out his notebook. He wrote down the 10 phrases he used: "Good morning. How are you?" "Thank you. Excuse me," and more. He thought, if I use these phrases every day, I'll get better at English. I will make new friends and feel more confident step by step. Ryan turned off the light and smiled. Tomorrow is a new day, a new chance to speak better English. He closed his eyes and slept well. The next morning, Ryan woke up feeling excited. He wanted to practice more English today. He looked in the mirror and said, "Let's do my best." Ryan quickly got dressed and went to the kitchen. Alex was already there, making toast. Ryan smiled and said, "Good morning, Alex." Alex replied, "Morning, Ryan. Ready for another big day?" Ryan nodded. "Yes, I want to use my 10 phrases again. It helps me every day." Alex laughed. "That's a good plan. The more you use them, the easier it gets." Ryan poured his coffee and thought about his goals. Ryan left the house. On his way to the cafe, he met Sam. Sam waved. "Hey, Ryan, how are you?" Ryan replied, "I'm good, thank you. And you?" Sam said, "I'm great. Thanks for asking." "Ready for our cafe meeting?" Ryan answered, "Yes, I'm excited. I want to practice my English more." They walked together. At the cafe, they saw Ben sitting at a table. Ben smiled. "Hi, guys, over here." Ryan waved. "Hello, Ben." Ben looked happy. Ryan asked, "How was your day yesterday, Ben?" Ben replied, "It was better after I found my wallet. Thanks for your help." Ryan nodded. "No problem, Ben. I'm happy to help." Sam said, "It's good to have friends you can count on." They all smiled and sat down. The waiter came. "Good morning. What can I get you?" Ryan replied, "Good morning. Can I have a coffee, please?" Sam and Ben ordered two. The waiter said, "Thank you. I'll bring your drink soon." Ryan noticed how polite words made the conversation easy and friendly for everyone. Sam asked, "Ryan, what phrases are you practicing?" Ryan said simple ones like, "Good morning. Thank you. Can I help you?" and more. Ben said, "Those are important. People use them everywhere." Ryan replied, "Yes, they make talking to people much easier." Sam smiled. "Let's practice together." "I'll start. Excuse me, can you help me?" Ryan nodded. "Of course, Sam. What do you need?" Sam laughed. "Just practicing. See? It works." Ben joined. "Thank you for helping, Sam." Everyone laughed and felt more confident. Their drinks arrived. The waiter placed the coffee on the table. Ryan said, "Thank you very much." The waiter smiled. "You're welcome. Enjoy." Ryan sipped his coffee and looked at his friends. He realized small phrases could open big doors. Every friendly word made the world closer. After their meeting, Ben said, "I have to go to work." "See you later, guys." Ryan and Sam waved. "See you later, Ben." "Have a good day." Sam turned to Ryan. "Want to walk in the park?" Ryan nodded. "Sure, let's go." They walked and talked about their dreams for the future. Sam said, "Sometimes I feel nervous speaking English." Ryan replied, "Me too. But using these phrases helps me feel calm and confident." Sam smiled. "We can help each other. Let's speak English together every day." Ryan agreed. "That's a great idea, Sam. We'll get better." At the park, they met Max jogging. Max stopped and said, "Hello, Sam. Hello, Ryan. How's your morning?" Ryan replied, "It's good. How about you?" Max said, "I'm fine, thank you. Just getting some exercise." Sam smiled. "That's great, Max. Have a nice day." Max waved and continued jogging. Ryan looked at Sam. "See? We just used more phrases." Sam nodded. "Yes. The more we speak, the easier it is. Practice really works." They sat on a bench and watched people walk by. Ryan said, "One day I want to travel and use English everywhere." Sam agreed. "Me too." Ryan thought, "I'm glad I started learning these phrases. They make every day better and help me meet new people." He felt proud of himself. As the sun got higher, Sam said, "I have to go home now." Ryan nodded. "See you later, Sam. Take care." Sam waved. "You too, Ryan." Ryan walked home with a big smile. He was ready for anything. He knew these phrases would help him no matter where he went. When Ryan got home, Alex was reading a book. Ryan said, "Hi, Alex. How was your day?" Alex replied, "It was good. Thanks for asking." Ryan sat down. "I met Sam and Ben at the cafe. We practiced English. It was fun." Alex smiled. "That's great, Ryan. Practice is the key." Ryan agreed. "Yes, I want to use English more every day." Alex said, "I can help you if you want. We can talk in English at home." Ryan said, "That's a good idea, Alex. Thank you for helping me." Alex replied, "You're welcome, Ryan. Let's start now." They laughed and started talking in English. It felt easy and natural. Ryan was glad to have family and friends who wanted to help. He wrote his 10 phrases on a piece of paper and put it on the wall. Every time he walked by, he read them out loud and smiled. The next day, Ryan woke up before his alarm. He felt more confident now. He looked at the list of phrases on his wall and read each one aloud. "Good morning. How are you?" "Thank you. Excuse me." "Can I help you?" "See you later." "Have a good day." "No problem." "Take care." "You're welcome." Ryan believed these simple words had power. He wanted to use each phrase in real life, not just in practice. He made it his daily challenge. He went into the kitchen. Alex was making breakfast. Ryan smiled and said, "Good morning, Alex." Alex replied, "Good morning, Ryan. Sleep well?" Ryan nodded. "Yes, thank you." "I'm ready for a new day." Alex smiled. "That's the spirit." They enjoyed breakfast together, talking about their plans. After breakfast, Ryan decided to visit his old friend Joe, who lived nearby. Ryan sent him a message. "Hi, Joe. Are you free this morning?" Joe replied quickly, "Yes, come over anytime." Ryan grabbed his bag and walked to Joe's house, practicing his phrases along the way. When he arrived, Joe opened the door with a big smile. "Hey, Ryan. Long time no see." Ryan laughed. "It's good to see you, Joe." "How are you?" Joe said. "I'm doing well, thanks." "Come in. Make yourself at home." Ryan walked in and noticed Joe's new pictures on the wall. "Nice photos, Joe," Ryan said. Joe replied, "Thanks, Ryan. I took them during my trip. Want some coffee? Ryan nodded. Yes, please. They sat at the table. Ryan asked, How was your trip? Joe smiled. It was amazing. I met many people and learned new things every day. Ryan listened carefully. When Joe finished his story, Ryan said, That sounds great. Maybe one day I can travel with you. Joe nodded. Sure. Joe looked at Ryan. Your English sounds better, Ryan. Have you been practicing a lot? Ryan smiled. Yes, I practice every day with my friends. Joe said, Practice makes perfect. If you ever need help, just ask. Ryan replied, Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it. After a while, Ryan got ready to leave. He said, See you later, Joe. Take care. Joe waved. See you, Ryan. Have a good day. Ryan left Joe's house feeling proud. He had used his phrases naturally. Every small conversation was helping him grow more confident. Walking home, Ryan met Sam in the park. Sam was jogging. Ryan waved. Hi, Sam. Sam stopped. Hey, Ryan. How's your day going? Ryan said, It's great, thank you. I just visited Joe. We had coffee and talked about traveling. Sam replied, That sounds fun. Ryan smiled. It was, Do you want to join us next time? Sam nodded. Yes, I'd like that. Let's plan something soon. They sat on a bench to rest. Sam said, I used your phrases at work today. My boss understood me better. I felt more confident. Ryan replied, That's awesome, Sam. I think the more we use these phrases, the more natural they become. Sam agreed. You're right. Sam stood up. I have to get back to work. See you later, Ryan. Ryan said. See you later, Sam. Have a good day. Sam waved and left. Ryan walked home with a big smile. He repeated his phrases softly as he walked. Each step felt easier than the last. Back home, Alex was in the living room. Ryan joined him and said, Hi, Alex. Need any help with your project? Alex replied, Yes, actually. Ryan said, No problem. What do you need? Alex smiled. Can you read this email for me? I want to be sure my English is clear. Ryan read the email and gave some suggestions. Alex thanked him. Thanks, Ryan. You're always so helpful. Ryan replied, You're welcome, Alex. They finished the email together. Alex said, You're getting better at English every day. Ryan smiled. Thanks. I'm trying my best. Later, Ryan decided to review his list again. He wrote new examples with each phrase so he could remember how to use them in real life. He looked at his list. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. Excuse me. Can I help you? See you later. Have a good day. No problem. Take care. You're welcome. Ryan made a promise to himself. Every day I'll use these phrases at least once. I want to make English feel natural for me. Before bed, Ryan sat by the window. The city lights were bright. He whispered, Tomorrow I'll learn more and speak better. I believe in myself. The next morning, Ryan woke up early again. He felt more confident each day. He looked at his list and said the phrases out loud before breakfast. He wanted to start the day strong. Ryan went for a walk in the park. He saw Max sitting on a bench reading a book. Ryan walked over to him. Good morning, Max, Ryan said with a smile. Max looked up and replied, Good morning, Ryan. Nice to see you. How are you today? Ryan answered, I'm good, thank you. How about you? Max smiled. I'm fine, just enjoying the fresh air. Do you want to join me? Ryan nodded. Yes, thank you. He sat down next to Max. They talked about their plans for the weekend and shared a few laughs together. After a while, Max said, Excuse me, Ryan, I have to call my boss. Ryan replied, No problem, Max. I'll wait here. Max made his phone call. When Max finished, he thanked Ryan. Thank you for waiting, Ryan. Ryan replied, You're welcome. It's no problem at all, Max. They walked to the cafe nearby. Max held the door for Ryan. Ryan said, "Thank you, Max." Max replied, "You're welcome, Ryan." At the counter, the barista smiled. "Good morning. What can I get for you?" Ryan said. "Good morning. Can I have a tea, please?" Max ordered a coffee. The barista replied, "Of course." "Please wait a moment." Ryan and Max waited at the counter, talking quietly. When their drinks were ready, the barista handed them over and said, "Here you go. Enjoy," Ryan said. "Thank you very much." Max echoed him. They found a table and sat down. Ryan looked at Max. "I like practicing these phrases. It makes talking with people easier and more fun." Max agreed, "Yes, it helps me too. I used to feel nervous speaking English. Now, I feel more comfortable." Ryan nodded, "Me too." After they finished their drinks, Ryan said, "See you later, Max. Have a good day." Max replied, "See you, Ryan." "Take care." Ryan left the cafe and walked to the library. He wanted to read more English books. At the entrance, he met Sam, who was just leaving. "Hello, Sam," Ryan called out. Sam smiled. "Hi, Ryan. I just finished reading a great book. Are you here to study?" Ryan nodded. Sam said, "Have a good time in the library. See you later." Ryan replied, "Thank you, Sam. See you later." He felt happy to use his phrases. Inside the library, Ryan found a quiet spot and started reading. He wrote down new words and practiced saying them in simple sentences. When he finished, Ryan went to the counter to return his books. The librarian smiled. "Did you enjoy the books?" Ryan answered, "Yes, thank you." The librarian said, "If you need help, just ask." Ryan replied, "Thank you, I will." He left the library feeling even more confident. On the way home, Ryan thought about all the people he spoke to today. He realized that using these simple phrases made every conversation better. He met Alex at the supermarket. Alex said, "Hi, Ryan. Can you help me find the bread?" Ryan replied, "No problem, Alex. Let's look together." They found the bread and continued shopping. At the checkout, the cashier said, "Have a nice day." Ryan replied, "Thank you." "You too?" When they got home, Alex said, "Thanks for helping me today." Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Alex. It was fun shopping together." That evening, Ryan wrote in his notebook. He listed all the phrases he used again. He felt proud. Each day, he was using English more easily. Before bed, Ryan looked at his list and smiled. He whispered, "Tomorrow, I'll do it again. I will speak with confidence, one phrase at a time." The next morning, Ryan felt ready for a new challenge. He decided to visit a new cafe in town and tried to use all 10 phrases before lunchtime. He left the house and said to Alex, "See you later. Have a good day." Alex replied, "See you, Ryan. You too." Ryan walked out with a smile. As Ryan walked down the street, he met Joe on his way to work. Joe waved, "Good morning, Ryan." Ryan replied, "Good morning, Joe. How are you?" Joe answered, "I'm fine, thanks." "What are you doing today?" Ryan said. "I'm visiting a new cafe. Want to join me for a coffee?" Joe replied, "Sure, I'd like that. Let's go together." They walked side by side, talking about their plans and laughing about old times. When they reached the cafe, Joe held the door open. Ryan said, "Thank you, Joe." Joe smiled. "You're welcome, Ryan." They walked inside. The cafe was busy, but the staff was friendly. The barista greeted them. "Good morning. How can I help you?" Ryan replied, "Good morning. Can I have a coffee, please?" Joe ordered a tea. The barista said, "Of course. Please take a seat. I'll bring your drinks." Ryan and Joe found a table near the window. While they waited, Ryan noticed an older man looking for a place to sit. Ryan stood up and said, "Excuse me, would you like to join us?" The man smiled. "Thank you very much." "That's kind of you," Joe said. "No problem, sir. Please have a seat." The three of them sat together. The man introduced himself. "My name is Chris. I'm new in town." Ryan replied, "Nice to meet you, Chris. Welcome." Chris smiled, feeling at home. Ryan asked, "How are you today, Chris?" Chris replied, "I'm good, thank you. I'm just exploring the city." They chatted and shared stories. The drinks arrived. Ryan said, "Thank you very much." The barista replied, "You're welcome. Enjoy your drinks." Everyone smiled and started sipping. After some time, Chris said, "I should go now. Thank you for letting me join you." Joe replied, "You're welcome." "Take care, Chris." Chris stood up and waved. "See you later. Have a good day." Ryan and Joe waved back. "See you, Chris." They were happy to help a new friend. Joe looked at Ryan. "You used all your phrases today. You're getting really good at this." Ryan smiled. "Thanks, Joe. Practice helps so much." Joe said, "I should go back to work. See you later, Ryan." Ryan replied, "See you, Joe. Have a good day." Joe left the cafe waving goodbye. Ryan finished his coffee and felt proud. He had used every phrase on his list and it felt natural. He realized how much progress he had made. On the way home, Ryan stopped at the bookstore. The cashier greeted him. "Good afternoon. Can I help you find something?" Ryan smiled. "No, thank you. I'm just looking." He found a book about learning English. At the counter, he said, "Excuse me, how much is this?" The cashier replied, $10, please." Ryan paid for the book and said, "Thank you." The cashier replied, "You're welcome. Have a nice day." Ryan left the store, feeling more confident. At home, Alex asked, "How was your day?" Ryan replied, "It was great. I used all 10 phrases. I even made a new friend at the cafe." Alex smiled. "That's awesome, Ryan. I'm proud of you. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be even better." Ryan felt happy and motivated. That night, Ryan added a new note to his list. Every day is a chance to connect. Use simple words and you can make someone's day better. He went to bed feeling grateful for all the people he met and all the new words he learned. He knew tomorrow would be another great day. The next day, Ryan woke up feeling even more confident. He looked at his list and read the phrases out loud, just like every morning. He believed in the power of practice. "Good morning. How are you? Thank you. Excuse me. Can I help you? See you later. Have a good day. No problem. Take care. You're welcome." After breakfast, Ryan decided to visit the community center. He wanted to help others practice English too. He grabbed his bag and left home. As he entered the community center, he saw Max at the front desk. Ryan smiled. "Good morning, Max." Max replied, "Good morning, Ryan. Welcome back." Ryan said, "Thank you, Max. Is there anything I can help you with today?" Max nodded. "Yes. Could you set up the chairs in the meeting room?" Ryan replied, "No problem, Max. I'll do it right now." He went to the meeting room and started moving the chairs into place one by one. While Ryan worked, Sam walked in. Sam waved. "Hey, Ryan, need any help?" Ryan answered, "Thank you, Sam. I've got it, but you can help if you want." Sam smiled. "Okay, let's do it together." They finished quickly and laughed about how teamwork always made things easier and more fun. Max entered the room. "Thank you both for helping. The meeting will start soon." Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Max. We're happy to help." As people arrived, Ryan greeted everyone. "Good morning. Welcome." The room filled with friendly voices. Ryan felt happy to be part of this. The meeting started. Ryan listened and sometimes spoke up, saying, "Excuse me," before sharing his ideas. Each time, he felt more confident. After the meeting, an older man named Chris came to Ryan. "Thank you for your help today," Chris said. Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Chris. It was a pleasure." Chris smiled. "If you need anything, just ask." Ryan nodded. "Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it." Chris said, "Have a good day, Ryan." Ryan replied, "You too, Chris." Ryan felt good about helping and practicing his phrases. He realized English could open many doors, both for himself and others. As he left the center, he saw Ben outside. Ben waved. "See you later, Ryan." Ryan replied, "See you, Ben. Take care." Ben smiled and walked away. Ryan walked home, thinking about how small phrases had a big effect. They made every meeting, every job, and every day a little bit better. When Ryan got home, Alex was in the kitchen. Alex said, "Hi, Ryan. Did you have a good day?" Ryan replied, "Yes, thank you, Alex. I helped at the center." Alex smiled. "That's great. I'm glad you're using your English and helping people." Ryan nodded. "Thanks, Alex. I learn more every day." That evening, Ryan made a list of all the people he spoke to and all the phrases he used. He was proud of his progress and excited to learn more. Before going to bed, Ryan looked at his list one more time. He whispered, "Practice makes progress. Tomorrow I will do even better." He turned off the lights and fell asleep, dreaming of new words, new friends, and new conversations in English. The next morning, Ryan felt excited for a new day. He wanted to use his English in different places. He looked at his list and read each phrase carefully. He started his day by going to the gym. At the entrance, he saw Joe working at the front desk. Ryan smiled. "Good morning, Joe." Joe replied, "Good morning, Ryan. Ready for your workout?" Ryan nodded. "Yes, thank you. How are you today?" Joe answered, "I'm good. Thanks for asking." Ryan swiped his gym card and walked in. Inside, Ryan saw Max lifting weights. Ryan waved. "Hi, Max. Need a spot?" Max replied, "Yes, please. Can you help me?" Ryan said, "No problem, Max." They finished the set together. Max said, "Thank you, Ryan." Ryan smiled. "You're welcome, Max. Good job today." Max replied, "Thanks, you too." After his workout, Ryan cleaned up and left the gym. On the way out, he saw Sam at the juice bar. Ryan greeted him. "Hello, Sam. How are you?" Sam smiled. "I'm great. How was your workout?" Ryan replied, "It was good, thank you. Are you free this afternoon?" Sam nodded. "Yes, I am." Ryan said, "Let's meet at the park later." "We can talk and practice English," Sam replied. "That sounds great." "See you later, Ryan." Ryan walked to the grocery store. At the entrance, the security guard nodded. "Good morning." Ryan replied, "Good morning," and walked inside. He found Alex in the bread aisle. Alex said, "Hey, Ryan, can you help me choose some fruit?" Ryan answered, "Of course, Alex. No problem." They picked out apples and bananas together. At the counter, the cashier said, "Have a good day." Ryan replied, "Thank you." "You too." After shopping, Ryan and Alex went home. Alex said, "Thanks for helping today." Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Alex. I like spending time with you." That afternoon, Ryan went to the park to meet Sam. Sam was waiting on a bench, looking at his phone. Ryan sat down and smiled. "Hi, Sam." Sam looked up. "Hi, Ryan. Ready to practice?" Ryan nodded. "Yes. Let's try using our phrases in a conversation." They took turns asking and answering. Sam asked, "Excuse me, can you help me with this map?" Ryan replied, "Of course. Where do you want to go?" Sam pointed. "To the museum, please." Ryan said, "No problem." "Go straight, then turn left." Sam smiled. "Thank you, Ryan." Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Sam." They laughed at how easy it was to use the phrases. Sam said, "I feel much more comfortable speaking now." Ryan nodded. "Me too." As the sun began to set, Sam said, "See you later, Ryan." Take care, Ryan replied. See you, Sam. Have a good evening. Walking home, Ryan thought about all the places he'd used his English today: the gym, the store, the park. Each place was a new chance to learn. At home, Alex was making dinner. Ryan joined him in the kitchen. Alex asked, "How was your day?" Ryan replied, "Great. I spoke English everywhere I went." Alex smiled. "That's the best way to learn." Ryan agreed, "Yes, every day is a new lesson." That night, Ryan wrote a message to his friends. Let's keep practicing. Small words make big changes. I believe in all of us. He went to bed feeling happy, ready for another day of learning and helping others with his English. The next morning, Ryan woke up and stretched. He felt proud of his progress. He read his 10 phrases out loud and smiled, ready for anything. He decided to go to a small local market. As he walked in, he saw Ben looking at some vegetables. Ryan greeted him. "Good morning, Ben." Ben turned and smiled. "Good morning, Ryan." "How are you?" Ryan replied. "I'm good, thank you. Need any help today?" Ben nodded. "Yes, please." Ryan and Ben picked out fresh vegetables together. Ben said, "Thank you for helping, Ryan." Ryan answered, "You're welcome, Ben, anytime." At another stall, Ryan met Chris, who was buying fruit. Chris greeted him. "Hi, Ryan. How's your day going?" Ryan replied, "Great, thank you. And you?" Chris said, "I'm good. Can I ask you something?" Ryan replied, "Of course, Chris. What do you need?" Chris asked for help choosing apples. Ryan helped him and said, "No problem. These apples look the best." Chris smiled. "Thank you, Ryan. You're always so helpful." After shopping, Ryan said, "See you later, Ben." "See you, Chris. Have a good day." Both friends waved and replied, "See you, Ryan. Take care." On his way home, Ryan stopped at the bus stop. Max was waiting there. Max said, "Hi, Ryan. Are you going home?" Ryan replied, "Yes. How about you?" Max nodded. "Yes, I'm finished for the day." "Want to ride together?" Ryan smiled. "Sure, Max. Good to see you." The bus soon arrived. On the bus, Ryan and Max talked about their weekend plans. Max said, "Thanks for being a good friend, Ryan." Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Max." When Ryan got home, Alex was in the garden. Ryan joined him and asked, "Need any help, Alex?" Alex replied, "Yes, please." "Can you water the plants?" Ryan picked up the watering can. "No problem, Alex. I'll take care of it." Alex smiled. "Thank you, Ryan. You always help out." Later, Alex said, "Let's cook dinner together." Ryan replied, "Great idea. I like cooking with you." They made a simple meal and enjoyed talking. During dinner, Alex asked, "What was the best part of your day?" Ryan thought for a moment. "I think it was helping Ben and Chris at the market." Alex nodded. "Helping others is always a good feeling." Ryan smiled. "Yes, and I used all my English phrases again. It gets easier every time." After dinner, Ryan wrote in his notebook. He listed everyone he spoke to and which phrases he used. He felt happy to see so much progress. Before bed, Ryan looked out the window at the stars. He whispered, "Practice makes everything possible. Tomorrow I'll do even more." He fell asleep with a smile, excited for new opportunities and new conversations in English every day. The next day, Ryan wanted to challenge himself even more. He planned to use his phrases with people he didn't know well just to see what would happen. After breakfast, he walked to the bank. Inside, he saw a security guard at the door. Ryan greeted him, "Good morning." The guard smiled. "Good morning, sir." At the counter, Ryan said, "Excuse me, can you help me with this form?" The bank clerk replied, "Of course." "Let me take a look." Ryan felt confident. When they finished, Ryan said, "Thank you very much." The clerk replied, "You're welcome. Have a good day." Ryan smiled and left the bank. Outside, he saw Joe waiting at the bus stop. Joe waved. "Hi, Ryan. How's your morning?" Ryan replied, "Great, thank you." "How are you, Joe?" Joe answered, "I'm good. Going anywhere special?" Ryan said, "Just practicing my English. I want to use all my phrases today." Joe smiled. "You're doing well." Ryan caught the bus to a shopping center. At the entrance, a shop assistant greeted him. "Good morning. Can I help you find something?" Ryan replied, "No, thank you. I'm just looking around." The shop assistant smiled. "Okay, if you need anything, just ask." Ryan nodded politely. He saw a book he liked and brought it to the counter. "Excuse me, how much is this?" he asked. The cashier replied, "It's $5. Ryan paid and said, "Thank you." The cashier replied, "You're welcome. Have a nice day." Ryan left, feeling good about another successful conversation. On the way home, Ryan saw Sam sitting at a cafe. Sam waved. "Hey, Ryan, want to join me?" Ryan replied, "Sure, Sam." "How are you today?" Sam answered, "I'm good. What about you?" Ryan said, "I'm great, thank you. I've been using my phrases everywhere today." Sam smiled. "That's awesome." They ordered drinks. The waiter said, "Can I help you?" Ryan replied, "Yes, can I have a tea, please?" Sam ordered a coffee. When the drinks arrived, Ryan said, "Thank you very much." The waiter replied, "You're welcome." "Enjoy." The cafe was warm and comfortable. Sam said, "You look more confident every day." Ryan replied, "Thanks, Sam. Practice really helps." Sam nodded. "It helps me too." After their drinks, Ryan said, "See you later, Sam." "Take care." Sam replied, "See you, Ryan. Have a good day." They both smiled and waved goodbye. Walking home, Ryan felt proud of himself. He thought, even small words can make big changes. He was happy to talk to so many people. At home, Alex asked, "How was your day, Ryan?" Ryan replied, "It was great. I used all my phrases and met new people." Alex smiled. "That's fantastic." They made dinner together. Ryan said, "Thank you for always supporting me, Alex." Alex replied, "You're welcome, Ryan. I'm proud of you." That night, Ryan wrote in his notebook again. He listed each place he visited and the phrases he used. His confidence was growing every day. Before sleeping, Ryan looked at his list. He whispered, "Tomorrow, I'll keep going." Practice, progress, and confidence, one phrase at a time. The next morning, Ryan woke up feeling fresh and positive. He started his day as usual by reading his list of phrases out loud with a big smile. He knew that every day was a new chance. Ryan decided to go for a walk in the city center. He wanted to use his English with even more people. At the corner bakery, Ryan saw Chris working behind the counter. Ryan greeted him. "Good morning, Chris." Chris replied, "Good morning, Ryan. How are you today?" Ryan said, "I'm good, thank you. How about you?" Chris answered, "I'm well. Can I get you anything this morning?" Ryan smiled. "Yes, please. I'd like a loaf of bread." Chris handed him the bread and said, "Here you go." Ryan replied, "Thank you very much, Chris." Chris smiled. "You're welcome, Ryan. Have a good day." Ryan left the bakery and walked to the park. There he saw Max reading under a tree. Ryan went over. "Hello, Max. Mind if I join you?" Max looked up and said, "Hi, Ryan, no problem." "Sit down." Ryan sat beside him and asked, "How's your day so far?" Max replied, "Pretty good, thank you." They talked about books and shared some jokes. Max said, "Thanks for keeping me company." Ryan replied, "You're welcome, Max. It's always nice to talk." Later, Ryan continued his walk and saw Joe playing chess with an older man. Joe waved. "Hey, Ryan. Want to watch our game?" Ryan nodded. "Sure, Joe." After a while, Joe lost the game but smiled. No problem. I'll win next time. Ryan laughed. Good luck, Joe. You can do it. The older man stood up and said to Ryan, Excuse me, can you help me find my way to the museum? Ryan replied, Of course. Go straight, then turn right. The man thanked him. Thank you, young man. Ryan said, You're welcome. Have a nice day. The man walked off happily, and Joe smiled at Ryan. Joe said, You're always helping people, Ryan. You make everyone feel welcome. Ryan replied, I just try to use simple, friendly words every day. They walked together to the cafe. At the counter, Ryan greeted the barista. Good afternoon. Can I have a tea, please? The barista replied, Of course. Coming right up. Joe ordered a coffee. When the drinks came, Ryan said, Thank you. The barista replied, You're welcome. Enjoy your drinks. After their break, Ryan said to Joe, See you later. Take care, Joe replied. See you, Ryan. Have a good afternoon. Ryan left, feeling great. As Ryan walked home, he repeated the phrases in his mind. Every conversation was easier, every person friendlier, and every day more exciting. At home, Alex was working on his computer. Ryan sat down beside him. Hi, Alex. Need any help? Alex shook his head. No, thanks. I'm just finishing up. Ryan said, Okay. If you need anything, just ask. Alex smiled. Thank you, Ryan. I will. They both worked quietly, enjoying the moment. Later, Ryan wrote in his notebook. He listed new people he spoke to and all the phrases he used. He was proud of how far he had come. Before bed, Ryan stood by the window, looking at the city lights. He whispered, Tomorrow is a new day. I will keep learning, one phrase at a time. The next day, Ryan wanted to try something new. He joined a community event at the town hall, hoping to meet even more people and use his phrases. As he entered, he saw Sam setting up chairs. Ryan greeted him. Good morning, Sam. Need a hand? Sam smiled. Good morning, Ryan. Yes, please. Together, they arranged chairs and set up tables. Sam said, Thank you for helping. Ryan replied, You're welcome, Sam. It's always good to help friends. Soon, Max arrived. Hello, everyone, Max said cheerfully. Ryan replied, Hi, Max. How are you today? Max answered, I'm great, thanks. The room filled with people. Ryan took the chance to introduce himself to a group near the door. Good morning. My name is Ryan. How are you all? One man replied, We're fine, thank you. Is this your first time here? Ryan nodded. Yes, it is. I'm happy to meet new people. The event began with everyone sharing ideas. Ryan raised his hand and said, Excuse me, can I share my thoughts? The group listened. Ryan spoke clearly and used his phrases with confidence. When he finished, several people nodded and smiled at him. He felt proud of himself. Afterward, Chris came over. Thank you for your ideas, Ryan. They were helpful. Ryan replied, You're welcome, Chris. I'm glad I could help. During the break, Joe offered Ryan a cup of tea. Here you go, Joe said. Ryan replied, Thank you, Joe. Joe smiled. No problem, Ryan. Ryan walked around and met a few more people. Whenever someone said thank you, he replied, You're welcome. Each phrase became more natural. Later, an older man asked Ryan, Excuse me, can you help me with this form? Ryan replied, Of course. Let's take a look together. When they finished, the man said, Thank you very much. Ryan smiled. You're welcome. Have a good day. The man looked happy and relaxed. At the end of the event, Sam said, See you later, Ryan. Take care. Ryan replied, See you, Sam. Have a good evening. Sam waved as he left. Walking home, Ryan felt grateful for the day. He used all his phrases in real situations. Each conversation helped him feel more comfortable. Back at home, Alex was making a snack. Ryan said, "Hi, Alex. How was your day?" Alex replied, "It was busy, but good. How about you?" Ryan answered, "It was amazing. I met so many new people and used all my phrases. I feel like my English is getting stronger." Alex smiled. "That's great to hear. You're really working hard." Ryan nodded. "Thanks, Alex. I know I can do more every day." Before bed, Ryan updated his notebook. He wrote about the event, the people he met, and every phrase he practiced. He was excited for tomorrow. Looking out at the quiet night, Ryan whispered, "Small words, big changes. I will keep learning and keep helping others one day at a time." The next morning, Ryan woke up feeling grateful. He knew that every day was a new chance to connect and grow. He read his list of phrases with a smile. He remembered all the people he had helped and all the new friends he had made just by using simple English every day. It felt amazing. Ryan got ready and decided to visit the park one last time that week. He wanted to thank everyone who had helped him and shared kind words with him. At the park, Ryan saw Max, Sam, Joe, Chris, Ben, and Alex sitting together, laughing and talking. Ryan joined them and greeted everyone. "Good morning, guys." They replied, "Good morning, Ryan. How are you?" Ryan said, "I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you." Max smiled. "For what?" Ryan answered, "For helping me practice, for being my friends, and for making every day special." Sam said, "That's what friends are for, Ryan. We learn together." Chris added, "You always help others, Ryan. You make us feel welcome." Ryan laughed. "I just use the simple phrases I learned. They open doors and make life better." Ben nodded. "That's true. Small words make big differences." Alex looked at Ryan. "Are you going to keep practicing?" Ryan nodded. "Of course. I want to get better every day." "We can all learn together." The group talked about their dreams and plans. Ryan listened and used all his favorite phrases. "Thank you." "You're welcome." "Excuse me." "Take care." "Have a good day." As the sun started to set, Ryan stood up and said, "See you later, everyone. Take care and have a great day." They all waved and replied, "See you, Ryan." Walking home, Ryan felt proud and thankful. He knew that learning English was more than just studying words. It was about building real connections. At home, Ryan wrote his last note in his notebook. Practice every day. Use simple words with a big heart. Every phrase can change your life. Before sleeping, Ryan looked out his window at the quiet city. He whispered, "Tomorrow is a new chance. Thank you, English, for giving me the world." He went to bed with a peaceful heart, ready for all the new people, words, and possibilities the next day would bring. Thank you for joining Ryan's journey today. Every word you learn brings you closer to your dreams. Keep practicing, keep believing, and remember, you can use these simple English phrases every day. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day.